The federal government of Nigeria and council members of 6 countries have commenced deliberations and advancement to meet the developmental challenges within Lake Chad Basin area. The Minister of Water Resources and current chairman of the Lake Chad Basin Commission, Sulaiman Adamu, at the 68th ordinary section of Technical Committee of Expert Meeting of Ministers yesterday in Abuja mirrored the revitalization of the shrinking Lake Chad Basin. Benedict Uko has more on this story.
The fragility of the Lake Chad Basin has been worsened by the combined effect of climate change. For about 4 decades, recurring droughts, decline in rainfall, and degradation of the biodiversity have led to drastic changes in the environmental conditions of the Lake Chad Basin. At the opening session of the Technical Committee of Experts in preparation for the 68th Ordinary Session of the Council of Ministers of the Lake Chad Basin Commission in Abuja, the Minister of Water Resources and current chairman of the Lake Chad Basin Commission, Sulaiman Adamu, represented by Permanent Secretary Didi Walson-Jack, urged council members to brainstorm on possible solutions to the challenges plaguing the region.
The Lake Chad Basin Commission, supported by the 6 members countries, have exerted themselves vigorously to meet the developmental challenges in the management of water resources within the basin. As this technical committee of experts meeting holds prior to the session of the Council of Ministers, we will, amongst other things, deliberate on the following critical issues with a view to making timely recommendations to the Council of Ministers. 1 is the 2022 Annual Activity Report of the Executive Secretariat as of 31st October 2022. The Financial Controller's Report, Financial Year 2022. It is expected that your recommendations will facilitate the Council of Ministers in adopting resolutions that will strengthen our common institution for the benefit of our populace.
The Executive Secretary of the Lake Chad Basin Commission, Maman Nuhu, in his remarks pointed out challenges in hydroclimatic and ecological conditions around the region.
Despite the challenges prevailing in the region, there is still hope for the growth. For security and prosperity, if more concerted efforts are made to mediate and mitigate conflicts and distribute resources and guarantee food security. This brings me to the agenda of today's meeting, which underscores the urgent need to reflect deeply and pay special attention to the welfare and well-being of our people, to transform our collective potential into tangible results and ensure that peace, security, and sustainable development are guaranteed in our basin.
Other challenges are insecurity in the region, the development and adoption of the Lake Chad Basin Water Charter 2012, and the adoption of the Regional Stabilization Strategy 2018.
With the occurrence, this is a weather problem, it's climate change that is affecting the lake. But what we are doing right now, we have a project to improve the hydraulic capacity of the 2 main tributaries of the lake, that is River Shari and River Logon. Those rivers supply about 94% of the water of the lake. But unfortunately, there is a lot of siltation that has taken place. Here and there, a lot of sand has accumulated, which causes flooding everywhere. So if we are able to, we are trying to do an environmental and in-depth feasibility study to find out the kind of intervention that we will make without causing another problem elsewhere, so that we can liberate more water to reach the lake, stabilize the embankment, and allow the people to get the maximum use of the rivers.
Ahead of the 16th summit of the heads of state and governments coming up on the 29th of November, the Lake Chad Basin Commission, which is supported by the 6 member countries, have committed to meet the developmental challenges in the management of water resources within the basin.